Kairos, and here we go with another video. I'm going to try to draw the Batman versus Clayface. Right here you see a little thumbnail sketch I did just to give me like a nice idea of what I'm going to draw. So now I'm getting started on the drawing. So I always start with the head, and then I try to draw where the shoulders are going to be, and then the hips. It's like really important to do that. It kind of like maps out, it helps you map out the position of the figure and the dynamic pose, the expression and everything. So it's like, it's a really important part of the drawing, doing the shoulders and the hips. And it's basically the torso. So you see me doing that. Using just a regular lead pencil. I'm wearing a smudge guard. I never used these before, but I bought one because of the Syntec I have. So they're pretty awesome. They weren't made for the Syntec originally. They were made for helping you not smudge the lead when you're drawing. So it turns out that they're perfect for people who use the Syntec because of the screen. It's a flat glass surface, so it slides on really well. So when you're drawing on a Syntec, it's perfect for that as well. So it was something that I wanted to get, so I wouldn't smudge my skin on the screen, and then you leave like little streaks on. So yeah, that's why I got one. But it turns out that it wasn't originally made for that. It was for drawing. So it's you can wear it on your right hand as well. It doesn't matter, and it comes in different colors. It's pretty cool. They cost about 18 bucks, and maybe I'll leave a link in case you guys want to get one. So right here I'm trying to draw the Clayface. Clayface has a hold of Batman's arm. They're in the middle of a battle, so like I said before on my other video, drawing two characters is it's pretty hard, because just drawing one character fast is okay. It takes me like 40 minutes, but doing two characters it's more of a lot of work for me. So it took me I think two hours, maybe 2 hours and a half to draw this. So yeah, Clayface is a pretty awesome character, and I love the way he shapeshifts and morphs his body parts into like a mace or a blade or something. So he's just a pretty cool character. I'm reading right now Batman, the comic with Capullo, I think that's his name. He draws Batman really well, man. I really love the way he draws. It's a comic book where they had a death of the family. So that's the one I'm talking about. So it's a pretty cool story, because Clayface came out this month's issue, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to define the form, get the position right. I did have some trouble because I saw this design on a sculpture where Batman is fighting Killer Croc, and I thought it was a really cool sculpture with pose. So I was gonna try to do it, but I never usually do that. Like try to do a pose that I see on a sculpture. Usually I just try to come up with it myself. So what happened was, since I'm not used to doing that, when I started drawing this figure, it gave me some trouble, because I usually don't try to copy other people, other poses. I usually just try to do it myself in my head, and it turns out that it was harder for me to copy the pose than to just make it up in my head, because the way the torso is positioned, it's in a way that he's leaning backwards and looking forward with his head. So it was kind of hard for me to draw, you know, it from the angle, because you're looking at it from the front point of view. So the foreshadowing was really hard to do with the torso. So I had a lot of trouble with that. But I think it came out okay. I mean, these are just gonna be like the sketch of the day. You know, they're not sketches that take days. They're sketches that take an hour or two, or maybe a little longer than that. So right now I'm going with the other lead pencil, the finer lead tip, and I'm defining the muscles and the cuts, like, you know, on the abs and on the deltoids, you know, all the muscles. I'm trying to like make them look nice, you know. Right now I'm doing the bat signal. So like I said, I had trouble with the torso. So yeah, it's one of those things that sometimes just happens, you know. Right now I'm doing the hands, Clayface. I really love the way they design Clayface in the Batman animated series. I think that's for me, that's like my favorite design of Clayface, because sometimes they draw him and that he doesn't look like he's made out of clay, you know. He looks like he's made out of something else. But in the Batman animated series from the 90s, they really did a good job on how to, you know, draw him, you know, his face, the whole design. So I usually try to do that design. I look forward to doing that design than any other design, because I don't know, I think the one I didn't really like the one that was Clayface in that one. He looked so different, man. He was skinny and he looked like he was made out of cement or something, like true bean cement. It's just, he was gray, you know. And yeah, so I just don't like some of the designs out there. Actually, I didn't like the design they did in the Batman comic book I was just talking about. He looks too muddy, like he's like, and the way they did the line work. So the only one I really like is the one from the animated series. I think he's just a great design. So that's what I'm trying to do right here. I'm trying to do that design. Right now I'm doing the face. Again, because of the perspective, I had trouble with the shoulders, because there was a lot of foreshadowing, and I didn't plan out the position of Clayface very well. So I just went ahead and did the drawing without really any reference. So next time I'm gonna use a lot more stuff like reference, because it's not a smart thing to do, just to go and start your drawing without any reference, because unfortunately, you know, you can't have everything in your head. You need reference. That's what, you know, most artists do. I mean, some artists are like awesome, like Jim Lee. He's one of my favorite comic book artists, and that guy just draws like amazingly. So he can do stuff like that without any reference. So yeah, but yeah, right now I just did the teeth, I did the eyes, some wrinkles on the forehead, I mean, sorry. And let's see. I am doing the shoulders, then I'm redefining the chest, the abs. Like I said, what I use is a kneaded eraser, and a kneaded eraser is just one awesome tool for drawing. It's like a clay eraser. You can shape it in different forms. You can make it sharp or, you know, blunt. You can use it for a lot of stuff, so it's just an awesome tool. So they're called kneaded erasers, guys. Right now, I'm almost finishing up. I'm defining the clay and the utility belt on Batman. Yeah. So this drawing was difficult for me because it's not a pose that I usually draw. So it gave me problems because of what I did was I looked at this picture of a sculpture. It's a new sculpture. I don't know what it's called, but it's Batman fighting Killer Croc. Sorry, and I just really like the pose, but I had problems with it because I usually don't do that. I don't go and copy the pose. You know, I just kind of come up with it myself. You know, so surprisingly, that gave me trouble, which doesn't. I don't know. I thought it would make less trouble since you're copying it from some other source, you know. But here I'm doing some knuckles, and some texture stuff. I don't know. If you guys have any cool ideas for the next drawing, I'm getting close to the end now. Please let me know if you guys have some cool ideas of like what to draw next. I was thinking maybe an Iron Man. I don't know. Iron Man suit, and then a flight pose. I think that would be great. Let's see. Right now I'm just doing a cape. At this point I was ending the drawing already, so I didn't put much effort in the cape. I should have put more effort because the cape is really important. But yeah, I just did a basic shape and stuff. And there you go, guys. This is Batman versus Clayface. I think his name is Carlo, right? Something like that. Clayface's name. Well, there's a bunch of Clayfaces, so anyway, there's not just one in a comic book. There's about 3 of them or 4, I think. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna sign out. If you guys have any comments, please comment, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, this is Kairos signing out.